y'all, I just tried recording this video and it cut off on me. But what I was saying was, it's time to get grounded, okay? It's time for balance, because there is an imbalance in some type of partnership, whether it's business, whether it's a marriage, whether it's a relationship, whether there's a friendship, a family situation, dynamic. There's a need for you guys to get on each other's level or come to a compromise in some way, shape, or form. For others of you, there is a tower moment brewing. You know that something's about to hit the fan. You know that there's going to be a drastic change in your life, or someone else's, depending on whoever's making the decision making. And you need to be 10 toes down, and being able to brace yourself for what's to come. See, the tower moment hasn't happened yet, because Spirit knows that if it happens before you get yourself grounded to the point where you can handle it, things may not work out in the best for you. 111 on the time as I say that. So it's time for you to ground yourselves. It's time to get balance within self, so that when things do happen, you're not, your core isn't shaken up. You get what I'm saying? It's like you'll be like, damn, that happened, but I'm good. I can work through this. For others of you, you could be patiently waiting for a Libra, or a Libra could be patiently waiting for you. Or you could be a Libra just patiently waiting for something to come in for you. Okay. And Spirit wants you to do what you can. Get prepared for these things. So when it does arrive, you're not running around like a chicken with your head cut off. Okay. So do what you can at this time, and don't worry about when it's going to come. It's coming. The thing is, Spirit wants you not to focus on that so much, but focus on what you need to still do now. Okay. Don't slack off on what you need to be doing just because you know something's about to come for you. Continue doing what you've been doing. But for those that are needing balance in relationships with people, let's see what Spirit needs to say. This could be something from the past could be coming back up. Mercury retrograde in Capricorn is given energy of we're taking the trash out, meaning the things that we no longer need in our relationships that have been hindering us, hurting us, harming us in any type of way, shape, or form. We need to heal it now so we can move forward with stability in 2024. Okay, because 2024, when you add that up, that's an 8 year. Okay, and 8 year, it may also represent abundance, but the infinity sign, when you think about it, it could be good, or it could be very bad, or it could be very good. It all depends on the energy that you are, I can't even get my words out. Whichever energy, whatever frequency you're riding on, let's just say that's what you will receive. So if you guys are still dealing and holding on to resentment and pain and frustration and things from the past, that's what you're going to bring into 2024. And that's exactly what you'll be experiencing that year. Spirit wants you to get it together. They need you to heal whatever needs to be healed within your relationships, so that you can go into this, this new year, balanced. This year, with happiness, with stability, with security. Because next year is a money-making year if you're on the right frequency. But if you're on the wrong frequency, you'll be losing money, not gaining money. So let's get this show on the road. We're healing what needs to be healed, say what needs to be said. And even if you watched the previous reading that I did today, we were talking about how you talk to people. This could be in a family dynamic. This could be in a friendship dynamic. This could be in a work dynamic. Talk to people how you want to be talked to. Okay? Say what needs to be said. Heal what needs to be healed, so that you can move forward within abundance within yourself and with others. Let's sit there and see what Spirit has to say about these towers that are going to come eventually, even though you are avoiding them at this time. You can't avoid them, because eventually they will happen. For some of you, this could be with a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo, or this could be within your stability and security, like where you live, your job. Okay, you could be thinking about how things are going to be changing in your stability and security. Heavy on the commitment energy here too. So if you were committed to a relationship, if you were committed to a place where you stayed at, or a job, a career, a business. You know the inevitable is about to happen. The thing is, Spirit is like, be prepared for it, okay? Spirit wants you to be prepared for it. Spirit wants you to sit there and get yourself grounded to the point where when it does happen, you're okay with it happening, okay? It's kind of giving me the energy of, when women, they stay with a man knowing that they already know that they're going to leave that person. But it's like they had to get their emotions in order. So when they do walk away, it's not as painful. It's not as hurtful, because it's like you already went through the ups and downs and the emotional roller coaster while you were still with that person. It's like you were physically there, but mentally and emotionally, you were not there anymore. That's the energy that I'm getting, especially with this commitment at the bottom of this deck. Now, for those that are waiting for something to come in, and it's like, it's a spiritual lesson. It was a spiritual lesson. This is why you had to wait so long for whatever it is that is about to come in for you, because Spirit was like, you should have been getting your act together before it even came. Spirit was like, you needed to have all your ducks in a row and be prepared for it. So when you get it, you didn't have to go backtrack and fix things from the past, because you were working on those things. And it's like you would receive whatever it is that you're receiving, and it would just be like a bonus for you. For some of you guys, it has something to do with entertainment here. With the music symbol here. Some of you could be waiting for royalty checks. Some of you, and it's like Spirit's like, why are you waiting on those royalty checks? You should have still continued to be working. You get what I'm saying? You should have been saving your money while you were working, type of energy. Or say, for instance, you're waiting for, money to come in so that you can finally have fun. Like Spirit's like, you should have been trying to figure out ways to have fun with whatever it was that you had. Within whatever budget you have, you can find ways to have fun. If that meant having fun in the house and inviting people over and cooking dinner, well, then that's the fun that you were supposed to have. That was the fun that was in your budget, so that you didn't have to go out spending money that you shouldn't have been spending. For others of you, depending on your budget, you could have sat there and been going to the free museums or going to the park and having a picnic, whatever it was. It doesn't have to necessarily be that, but it's like, Spirit's like, if you stayed in your lane, and if you stay in your lane when things come to you, when new money comes to you, when a new job comes to you, when, new opportunities come to you, those are bonuses. For some of you, there was a need for you to be patient because the timing wasn't right for something, especially if you're in the entertainment industry. There was something the timing wasn't right. And it's like, because you were patient, because you waited your turn, because I'm hearing like your turn, like I'm seeing like someone, wanting something so bad, and it's like, they got upset because it didn't happen when they wanted it to happen. And you may have had to wait 7 months before, or 7 days, or 7 weeks, or even 7 years before something happened, because it was like, it wasn't aligned in the stars for you. It wasn't meant for you to sit there and get something, before it was time for you to get it. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, Spirit just wants you to get yourself together, get all your ducks in a row, ground yourselves, so that when things start to happen for you, you don't have to get ready, because you're already ready. It's like, stay ready so you don't have to get ready type of energy.